All right. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. All right. But I was thinking about changing the shape of this from an Utron to like a trapezoid that's a hexagonal, so that it'll sit lower on the shaft. It'll be a lot more stable if I can get the center of gravity of the rotor a little lower. Yeah. All right. But let's see here. It's a lot more stable. Yeah, it's a lot more sturdy. I put two more batteries in it because it's four-sided. I only had batteries on two 180 sides. So I put, two more batteries that weigh the same on the other 180s. So it's a lot more stable now. It's so sturdy. There's two drives. It goes really fast, and I don't really have a good way to stop it, so I stop it really fast. I'm thinking about a bike wheel brake. Something that when you like maybe a back pedal brake. Like I don't even know exactly how I'm gonna do that. Right now, I just like playing with it, and it is essentially a toy. That is what it is. What's this? It's a counter rotating pulse motor. Me, I play with it. I watch it. I think it's really, it proves the theory of mine that all these pulse motors will kind of rotate if you set it up for it to do so. Every single one of them. If you set it up so the stator can move, it's going to spin the opposite way. Ah, man, there's no practical use for it. It's not that dangerous. I mean, if I were to just leave it here and like I had to go run or get out of the house, it won't start a fire. I've been working with it for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months now. I think building a rocket in your house is a lot more dangerous. Thank you very much. Morning. How we doing? Honestly, I think blowing up stuff with 100 batteries is way more dangerous than this. I don't care where you're doing it. I think it's a marvel of ingenuity. I mean, it's not hard to do, but it proves a principle that if you spin it that way, the rotor, the stator will go that way. And if you stop it, it'll start going really, really fast. And then if you let it keep counter rotating, eventually it'll go really, really fast. But yeah, man, it's awesome. I didn't say it created energy. Who said that? I said it spins in opposite directions. Who said it? This is not a free energy channel, Southern Belle. You did? Oh my God. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't think it is. It's it's definitely a motor of some kind. If anything, a friend of mine told me that it might be able to disrupt time, like not a time machine that you can travel through or with, but it can make a rift of some kind. That's what I heard. But I don't necessarily believe that. I don't know. I do know that having the rotor with the electromags on it is a different way of doing things. And having the stator with the permanent magnets on it. That's different. Uh, no, I didn't forget about any of that. I just know it won't fit in this contraption. Uh, Not at all. It won't fit. There's too much stuff. It just won't fit. uh, yeah. but you can create crystals with a radiant plasma arc. Yeah, you can use a Tesla coil to create crystal. Not this one. This one isn't made. I don't even know where to put the tack strip on it. I have an SSG motor over here on the other table. And that one, I haven't tested it. It goes really, really fast. Like really fast. Yeah, currently I do not have a way to break this thing that makes sense. I was thinking about changing this other drive coil and just having one drive coil and then making the other three pickup coils to put a drag on the rotor to slow it down a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up doing that probably in the next couple weeks. I'm going to change all this stuff up. Today, after the live stream, I'm going to be tearing apart my room and shampooing the carpets and all that stuff. We're doing that today. So this is going to be it for a while, but I think this is really cool. Let's turn it on. That's one drive on right now. One drive. Hey, what's up, society? How's it going? Yeah. Um, well, the magnets will wear out, right? And then, yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, just, I know how to turn it off. So, that's why if I didn't put the two switches on here, the two toggle switches, then, well, it would burn itself out. I mean, during the night while I'm sleeping, it would just, the batteries would drain out. So that's why I put the toggle switches in here. What I'm saying is that I've got 4 batteries in the rotor itself. I was thinking later on down the line to maybe change it up to super caps, like a couple super cap banks in there. But I don't even know. I mean, I have 2 breadboards in here that I could hook the super caps up to the breadboard. But the batteries work so good. It's just they're a little strong. 12 volts in this thing is powerful. Yeah. Well, which one's the flywheel though? That's the permanent magnet, I would imagine. Maybe both. They both got to be flywheels because they're both actually rotors at this point. And yeah, wow. Thinking about that, especially when they time up, they're not going to be in time all the time. It's a 4 magnet rotor, electromagnet rotor, and a 6 permanent magnet wheel. So every, you know, turn just every, two electromags are always going to be off where the other two are on, is all I'm saying. Yeah, let me show you the circuit. I mean, the circuit is this right here. You got your battery, you got your NPN, you got your halogen bulb or your neon bulb, it doesn't really matter. They're within 30 volts of each other. And then you got your bifilar coil. Yeah, that's another way I would do it with a Hall effect sensor. You could do it like that. It's totally different than what I got here though. Well, actually, you could use a Hall effect and this circuit, actually. Because I put my magnetic induction switch in between the bifilar coil and the power supply, and I can do magnificent stuff with that. That is amazing. I can put in 75 volts and not draw a single amp. Well, it's below 10 milliamps. Below 10 milliamps, so like in between 1 to 9 milliamps at 75 volts. Crazy efficient. Okay. Could you ask one more time? Your question has gone up here. Maybe I could go here. Oh man. 1 second. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about using graphene on my contact switch. Yeah. I was thinking about using, and I'm wondering like what type of graphene I should use, because there's like paint out there for cars and stuff. I just need something simple to increase the conductivity on the tip and at the contacts. That would be awesome. Because it already generates quite a bit of plasma for how small it is. It's a very small arc, but the arc is definitely radiant. It's like so bright. Mm. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. I'm going to actually turn it over here for a second. This is my SSG machine that I put together with alligator clips. I was spinning a neosphere the other day. It was, yeah, last night actually. It was going pretty quick. And I know it looks dangerous, but this is like way more, it's safer. It is. Or maybe I'm lucky. I don't know exactly right now. But I think it, after, 3 years of doing this, just like this with the alligator clips, after 3 years doing it this way, I think I'm ready to learn how to solder. I still have to use some clips, but alright, let me get, that's the one thing, because when you move stuff around, it gets all tangled up. Alright, this is the SSG, the official release. Now that wheel is going to get going extremely fast. So I gotta I can't let it get going that fast. It's not that stable. Now the way that I do it, oh wow, 1209. I spent a lot of juice running that sphere, holy cow. Okay, so now we're going to take, it's the negative of the charge battery goes to the positive end of your coil. That's how you do Bedini SG. Now I'm going to take that same connection and I'm going to connect it to the emitter of the transistor, and you'll see something happen. Well, yeah, it's definitely capable of doing that warp drive thing, man. Definitely. I'm gonna make a more stable one before I do that, because that's gonna. This is but here, we've changed it from SSG, from that negative connection to the positive end of the coil, to the emitter. Now let's see what happens. Oh shoot. I wonder why it's doing that. Oh, I think I know. Oh, I don't know. That's weird. There it goes. Just wasn't in the holes enough. There we go. Now this I could probably walk away from, because it's going to get going. But look at this over here. The meter. Look at that. Just watch that. It's way better charging than SSG. Until it gets going really fast. When SSG gets going really, really fast, it starts charging like this. See, I've already left it on for quite a bit longer than SSG. You see, this is where pickup coils will be coming in real handy. Because this is a flywheel with huge magnets in it that is going to be generating a lot of magnetic electricity if you have something to do it with. Like, even a little one at this point will be generating about 100 volts of AC. Maybe more. Maybe even freaking more than that. Alright, now this is... See, like you put one here, right next to, and see, this is the other thing. The energy from the drive coil, when you put one of these pickup coils next to it, I think has a chance to resonate when it's next to it. When it's on top of it, you transfer the pole energy, the magnetic flux energy. But this, it has a chance to loop like that. Oh, where am I? Where am I? I don't even know where I'm at. Right here. And that means that the two pickup coils actually become drive coils. They pulse. They pulse with that energy. Unless you're actually, I think you can harvest, like connect those ends to, where is it? Where do I, here it is. Connect the two ends, link them in series on either side of the drive coil and then hook it onto this. Like, yeah, the AC side. I might actually do that. That might be fun. But I can't play around too long. I got a lot of work to do today. All right. It's 50-50. I got like a handful of the community. I've asked questions from the community and got answers. I had a friend teach me a lot. But yeah, I'm not, I didn't go to school, that's for sure. At least not for this. I have an accounting degree. I am an accountant. See, me and my brother were talking about, people that need tools and people that don't. Like way in the future, you're going to have everybody with bionic implants, and you're going to have a select few people that are going to be able to do what those bionic people can do without bionics. It's just going to happen. And I'm talking about, opening dimensional portals and rifts, man. Some people are just going to be able to snap their fingers and it's going to happen. Because they're that in tune with where they are. They're that in tune with who they are, and they're that in tune with what they can and cannot do. Right. And yes, I did just burn that enamel off. It's a terrible habit. Terrible habit. All right. So this should be pretty quick and easy. Painless. Painless. No pain. All right, so we then now slide this in. That side, and that clip goes to AC1. And that is the start of the coil structure. So AC1. Let's just kind of lay this up here. And that's the other thing, man. You can't dangle this stuff off the table without tape, or it's going to drag everything off the table. And I just, you know, said, screw it. I'm just going to put it all on the table. It looks messy, but saves me having to buy tape every week. So one of these is a 32 gauge coil and the other one is a 30 gauge coil. These are going to be generating, and then we'll hook up our multimeter to the cat bank. And I'm like, yeah, it's going so fast. We're kind of wasting it there. The flywheel capacity. All right, now let's see. Huh. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. I'm hoping that it's yeah, maybe I should, because the lights aren't lighting up. Let me just plug these in, switch these clips real quick. Huh. All right, let me think of something. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. All right. Try this. I heard that. It went off, didn't it? There it goes. All right. Well, that's just one coil. That's not. It's way off. It's way off. It should be underneath, but it's not. I mean, to get the most pickup. Let's see what we get though. Nice. Look at that. The energy in the cat bank is going up rather swiftly now. Oh yeah, no, I can't run Bedini. I've only set it up successfully one this time actually. All the other times was a different way. But this is all the energy we're getting off of the pickup coil, just from it being under there. You know what I'm going to try and do? This is what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and hook this up parallel with the other coil to the cat bank. See if we get more. So this one goes to AC1. And I got one more on the ground here because this is how I was originally going to set it up. Thank you all. I really appreciate you coming out and jamming with me. Huh. All right. All right, Dan, it's not working. All right. I think if I put some diodes in there, it would work just fine. I got two right here, so let me hook these up. All right. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Really short. see there, it was going down still. Alright. I guess when you turn it on, it's going to start going up. Alright, let me turn it on. That'd just be weird. I don't understand that. If it doesn't go up, what happened right there? That's weird physics for you. Look at how fast that's going up, man. That is cool. But it is just from the two pickup coils. Nothing major. It should be going up faster, in my opinion. But then again, it is on a vertical setup, and I usually have it on a radial. So I can line the coils up a lot easier on a radial setup. See, when I started doing this, I didn't know what a transistor was, or a MOSFET, or anything like that. I didn't know. I started off with reed switches and induction coils that I bought online. 500N, that's the coil that I got. But that was, 3 years ago. Now I roll my own coils because they work better. Alright, let's change this up real quick. Back to SSG. Alright. See how high pitched the frequency is? That's way, way higher than the previous setup that I just had. Look how much energy we're getting in the cap bank from SSG. Way more. Up, overload. See that? That's not right. I need to get like a table more like my other table. I probably need to lower this all the way to the ground, but I'm going to bring it back in here. Alright, so, all this is maglev. So you got a maglev the base. And you got a maglev for the rotor in there. One of these. They're all this. I use this for magleving. There's one in the base of this rotor, and there's one inside here. So that's just how it works. All right. Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out. Have a wonderful day. Please subscribe. Bye now.